Please be seated. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire's graduation ceremony. And we're delighted to be celebrating with you today the success of our fabulous graduates. We hope that you all have a day to remember. I now call upon our Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Professor St John Crean, to say a few words.
Colleagues, graduands, and all friends and family, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past few years have been challenging for us all, and this cohort in particular has had its studies most affected by the pandemic. However, you have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. I'm delighted that we can now celebrate your achievements, and I trust that you enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I am sure, go on afterwards with your family and friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I am sure you now possess a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, that you've also had a great experience, and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni community, you will look back fondly at your time at the university. At our University Open Days, the Vice-Chancellor points out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and to live longer. Remembering those facts will surely reassure you that the effort and commitment you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. Undoubtedly, you will all be in different positions at this moment in time. Some of you will be waiting to get to your first graduate job. Some may already have started on a career path or are changing career because of your new qualifications, or perhaps even your new qualification will help you better in the career you have already chosen. Whatever your situation, we know there'll be many opportunities that lie ahead. On behalf of all of us here today and from my wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics that you have displayed to get to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you well for the future and will help you to recognize and seize the opportunities that exist. Make sure you leave this hall today with confidence, ambition, and a desire to make a difference. You are the future leaders, the high achievers in whatever occupation lies ahead for you. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you will have acquired a toolkit that will help you to navigate choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people to seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We are proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and experience that UK PLC needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in the world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of our graduates during our near 200-year history. I hope that we have helped create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring you have the relevant knowledge, skills and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. I hope too that as part of your UCLan journey, you have felt a sense of belonging. It is important to us that our students feel safe, valued, welcomed and included. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, enjoy this moment, and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who've been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a round of applause for all those people, your family, your friends and your tutors who've supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Now, all the rest of the applause will be just for you. So for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning and development of our students. You have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they often do not teach directly, have provided the service and infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them on your behalf. I'm confident that you will bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities of which you are members. Whatever you do next and wherever in the world your journey leads, on behalf of everybody at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. We are very proud of you. Let me leave you with a quote from the playwright Oscar Wilde, which I think is very fitting for today. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Thank you and well done.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of the graduands and award holders will now take place. Graduands, it is now your moment of glory. For your health and safety, we will be offering you a glove to wear before you go on stage to shake hands with the presiding officer. If you would prefer not to shake hands, please give a formal nod to the Pro-Vice-Chancellor. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Justice. With Master of Science in Construction Law and Dispute Resolution, Paul Bramwell. And Nancy Gillian Sharman. With Master of Laws in International Business Law with Professional Placement, Yashasvi Bogisam. Ramandeep Kaur. Rakshitha Manjunath. Norman Mohammed. Anmol Singler. Mohammed Kalimuddin. With Master of Laws in International Business Law, Kranthi Kiran Reddy Patlola. Dolly Jitendra Pawar. Nagaswara Reddy Panugoti. Anil Kumar Thaloju. Jisna Vayapurath. Ashia Fatima. Farida Begum. Manisha Devi Gopi. Shahrukh Rai. Satu Helena Katerina Flynn. With professional masters in legal practice, Holly English. Marta Magdalena Koch. Erin Elizabeth Shearer. With Master of Science in Counter-Terrorism, Laura Brearley. Andrew Mark Critchley. Lorna Elizabeth Carr. Luke Keith Kirbishley. Shireen Juan Magdur. With postgraduate certificate in counter-terrorism, Glenn Craig Carson Kerr. Victoria Louise Pullum. With Master of Science in Cybercrime Investigation, Richard Andrew Martin. Nicola Jane DeHaan. With Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Kasim Saif Akhtar. Saima Alad. Saida Batul. Carla Jade Bowman. Abigail Charlotte Bradley. Carrie-Anne Brown. Hannah Sean Brown. Leah Charlene Cookson. James Cameron Crooks. Laura Kate Darby. Dominique Alexandra Forbes. Chelsea Jordan Idden. Sarah Karim. Olivia Kawa. Katie Lang. Madison Lee Mayo. Abby Rose Patricia Moss. Kasim Nazir. Leah Newton. Magdalena Paszkowska. Abigail Pilkington. Philippa Kimberly Prescott. Annabelle Robinson. Alicia Louisa Royal. Rachel Marie Tate. Jade Taylor. Ellie Ward. Libby Whittam. Olivia Eleanor Willis. With Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology and Sociology, Ebony Eve Alderson. Abigail Cox. Aksa Iqbal. Catherine Jane Kinsella. AJ Patel. Sumaya Mubarak Patel. Megan Elizabeth Porter. Kevin Andrew Skett. Fiona Thompson. With Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology, Emily Ann Louise Cookson. Kerry Myers. Sarah Vogel. Alexandria Ward. With Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sociology, Rachel Cartledge. Zainab Salim Patel. Megan Louise Joan Towers. Bethany Ann Wade. Sadia Yusuf Yaqub. With Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Public Services, Chloe Julie Byrne. Macaulay Christian. Charlotte Mukhtar. With graduate diploma in professional policing practice, Syed Najaf Abbas. Shona Marie Benson. Anna Louise Kroll. Matilda Helen Holroyd. Emma Louise Hook. Mark William Kelly. Matthew John Lyons. Adele Marie Pulford. Chanel Simone Randalls. Lucy K. Smith. Hannah Waters. Jodie Ann Wilson Banks. Emily Charlotte Yates. Megan Ashworth. Simon Alexander Blythe. Richard James Cooper. Jack Derry. Liam James Fairclough. David Mark Hughes. Jade Victoria Hutchinson. Jack Edward Loughlin. Ashley Rose Martin. Charlotte Lee Mattin. Shona Patricia Montgomery. Kirsten Jane Taylor. Laura Dorr. With Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Jessica Skoular. With foundation degree in arts in criminology and criminal justice, Lucy Brown.
This comes in after that.
Taylor Lee Crawshaw. Mohammed Junaid. With foundation degree in arts in criminology, Jane Lee Fagan. Bailey Shannon Hyam. With Master of Laws in Law, Hadia Fazal. With Master of Science in Financial Investigation, Keith Vella. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of awards for the School of Justice.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained the awards in the School of Psychology and Computer Science. For a thesis entitled Security and Privacy Compliance Framework for a Software as a Service Business Applications, Retail Sector of the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry as a Case Study, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Hamajan Ahmed Adamu. For a thesis entitled Predictors of Student Satisfaction in Higher Education in the UK, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Alison Fury Ritchie. For a thesis entitled An Integrative Model of Reactive Aggression, the Role of Cognitions in Responses to Stressors in Forensic and Non-Forensic Populations, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Ivan Sabalo. For a thesis entitled The Relationship Between Executive Functions and Obesity, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Montana Tiffany Patricia Mullen. For a thesis entitled Investigating Effects of Word Length and Frequency During Chinese Reading, Evidence from Eye Movements, the degree of Master of Science is awarded to Malia Daud Musa. Master of Computing with Honours in Forensic Computing and Security, Ahmad Wadhik Tama. Master of Computing with Honours in Computer Networks and Security, Jordan Paul Mowbray. Master of Computing in Computer Games Development, Oliver George Thomas Edmondson. Kamil Sadowski. Master of Science in Computing, Ravi Kethvath. Vinay Kumar Viore. Postgraduate Diploma in Associate Psychological Practitioner, Ambraheen Ahmad. Adelaide May Beckwith. Christopher Richard Burt. Emily Dowling. Hannah Dring. Naomi Hardman. Emma Elizabeth Harvey. Nicola Marie Haffernan. Chloe Maria Hurd. Naeem Riaz Ismail. Catherine Victoria Nolan Aitken. Sarah Claire Keegan. Natalia Lavati Baral. Jessica Lauren Lee. Charlotte Emily Marsden. Zara Ibrahim Maria. Emily Victoria Pratt. Charlotte Hilton Smallman. Alice Elizabeth Taylor Penny. Jade Toohey. Master of Science in Applied Clinical Psychology, Ejini Sophia Delidaki. Master of Science in Computing, Navya Bodapathula. Priyanka Kakani. Praveen Kumar Mandadi. Sri Priya Pasham. Nandana Cherakuri. Delna Joy. Prashanthi Kurella. Ravali Mandapudi. Gopichand Devi. Sai Sandeep Good. Master of Science in Information Technology Security, Praveen Adasamili. Mohammed Murshid Payambrot Kalangal. Shri Sai Shravan Fanikumar Samudrala. Mohammed Ashdid Tekiodan. Pavan Kumar Reddy Anachedu. Shinju Jino. Sesha Sai Kotha. Pradeep Kumar Satlapalli. Shinani Dana Subhash Yararapu. Manohar Bodapati. Iswaya Vinod Somavali. Shahid Eliakola. Abdul Malik Zachary. Pratyusha Kolasani. Sai Kiran Kaja. Jaisal Patikadan. Stanley Uchena Okike. Abhijit Kastala. Tirupathy Reddy Enamreddy. Master of Science in Psychology Conversion, Dawn Marie Brady. Rachel Ann Hay. Jessica Hannah Hughes. Jessica Mayer Mountney Brown. Master of Science in Psychology of Child Development, Jenna Elise Greenwood. Master of Computing in Computer Games Development, Alex Scapilati. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Science, Rebecca Elizabeth Shepherd. Postgraduate Certificate in Computing, Prasanthi Medrametla. Pro Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Psychology and Computer Science.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Nita Mehta, Vice President Welfare from the Students' Union, to respond on behalf of graduates awarded today.
First things first, many congratulations to everyone here. You lot smashed it. Three years ago, I arrived in Preston from Mumbai. Mumbai is my birthplace and a city I've loved the most, a city I'm very proud to call home. Mumbai is very different from Preston. The food is different, there are a lot more people, and you will often find cows chilling in the middle of the road. Preston does not have any of these road-dwelling cows, but it is home to the University of Central Lancashire. It has been our home for the past few years. Today, I stand before you as your Vice President of Welfare, grateful for this wonderful opportunity and glad for the incredible achievements that we're celebrating here today. My name is Nita Mehta. You may know me as Ricky. What a challenging period it has been. A world-changing pandemic, the intense isolation of lockdowns, the terrifying fear that things will never return back to normal. You have had the world thrown at you, but because of your determination, your grit, your outlook, and hard work, you have succeeded. You are here. This is it. This is your graduation. When I came to Preston, I was so relieved that there weren't any monkeys stealing my food. But then I went to Blackpool and a seagull stole my sandwich. Some things never change, whatever the circumstance. And what circumstances they were. Through great adversity, we had to press on and study hard. Lectures migrated online, and our societies paused in-person meetings. Some classes had bonded by pretending they couldn't hear anything, much at the cost of the lecturers. Others made silly profile pictures for their Microsoft Teams account. But there are things we would rather forget: the buffering audio on Microsoft Teams, the social distancing in the classrooms, the remote learning lectures in which it was impossible to not get distracted by any notifications. For me, it was my girlfriend at the time, pestering me to let her in my accommodation. But there are still positives about lockdown life. I, for one, made full use of my hour-a-day outside walk. I don't think I've ever exercised so much in my life. Friends, some parts of our student experience remained unchanged. Late-night crunches, split by coffee runs, and library book returns. We've made friends for life, people who we will never forget, and experiences that deserve to be told and retold many times over. Many of us had joined societies or sports clubs. Others had volunteered for causes they believed in. But all of us have been so impacted by the wonderful people we've met and spent our time with. Cherish these memories with our dearest friends. Don't lose total contact when you move away. Try to meet up at least once in a while, and please don't just talk about the weather. Now, I would like to pay a special thanks to our course reps and school presidents. So if you have been a course rep or a school president at any point during your time at UCLan, please stand up as we give you a round of applause. Please. I've come to love this university, from the friendly northern chair to the helpful staff, and it has been an absolute joy to meet so many of you lovely people, even if the weather is terrible. But it hasn't been all sunshine and roses. I think I speak for all of us when I say the parts of the past few years have been frustrating, hopeless, and seemingly unchangeable. But in such times, I'm reminded by Viktor Frankl's quote, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." Everybody here today has graduated during one of the most challenging times in recent history. Together, we've faced many obstacles. We've had to adapt in different ways. It wasn't too long ago that we faced great uncertainty about the future. For our safety, we were confined to our homes. We attended lectures from within our bedrooms. Societies and clubs could no longer run as usual. Much of the student experience we expected was changed drastically. Some of us have experienced loss, and some of us have been tested to our very limits. But we have persevered. Here we are at graduation with such incredible opportunities at our fingertips. Having stood firm against the pandemic storm, we are triumphant and at the zenith of university experience. Now it is our time to seize those opportunities as we enter the real world as UCLan graduates. This could not be possible without your families, friends, lecturers, and loved ones that have joined you here today and supported you through thick and thin. I wish you all the very best for the future. Class of 2022, congratulations. Thank you.
We are delighted to have with us today our very own university choir, which is made up from representatives of all the years on our music theatre course. Due to the pandemic, our choir were not able to join us at the graduation ceremonies last year, but we are delighted to have them back at our celebrations today. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you UCLan Chamber Choir.
Celebrate!
It is indeed a celebration. And today is, of course, a momentous occasion for everyone here. And we need to make sure we celebrate in the most appropriate way. So, family and friends, there's a good photo video opportunity coming up. So you might like to have your cameras and phones at the ready. Could I please ask all the graduates to stand and take off your mortarboards, which is a great relief to many of you, as I've seen how precariously they are balanced. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up in the air in recognition of all your hard work and your achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far or cause any trauma on its descent. And there's an extra special reason to be careful, because it's now your mortarboard for you to take home and keep. So, on the count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards up in the air and give a big cheer, and then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. So, 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Well done. Now, please sit down while I explain the final stage of this amazing special day. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion, and for sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall past the Guard of Honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and the platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduate in our new University Square for post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.
now.